Welcome to Punch It Unboxed Part 2, how we lift up our LED screen. In the first video, we unboxed everything, we tested, we learned how it works, and before we can lift up, we had to prepare our ceiling, our cable, and our Muay Thai ring. So the first part we prepared was the corner support. About the ring is over 7 meters without support in the corners, and to be safety we install additional iron we can remove after we make the LED screen on the ceiling. So the second problem we faced was the LAN cable. We installed one LAN cable for all the cube, and when we test, this was not successful. One LAN cable can carry only 650,000 pixels, but our screen have 2.5 million pixels, and this was the big problem. We installed in the ceiling to our counter one LAN cable, and this was the biggest problem about we cannot make 3 more cable in this wall to the counter. So we have to find a solution. Right now we make 3 more cable for the LAN, but the main board is in the warehouse. So how we can set up our screen if we cannot see them? So LAN cable to warehouse, cable need to come from the warehouse to a computer, we can see the screen. So we had to install our 60-meter cable again, only that we have a picture on our screen. Finally we did, and cable are ready, but the stage. The cube is 800 kilo and it's impossible on the Muay Thai ring to lift up with a forklift or another lift. So after we had to remove one by one back to the box to be ready to install again in the ceiling. We ordered also a lift in China to clean our windows. And that was the plan. We put them on the Muay Thai ring and go easily up, just press the button. The problem, the lift is 1,200 kilo. It's not easy to lift them up, and we are not sure is that stable enough. So we designed now to install an iron frame. There we get help from our construction company. All the frames is in front of our door, so it was not a big deal to make on the ring. Then we had to make the plan how we can lift up this cube. So the first part we need to make the lines, and there we start with the first problem also. All the corners have to be 2 by 2 meters, but the construction company make every corner in another dimension, and we have 2.6 meter, 2.4 meter, 1.96 meter, and this was the problem about we cannot just make 3-meter lines to the corners on the cube. Then we make a platform, and the plan is now we install the first row. If you remember, in the first video we start on the ground with the cube to install, and now it's the opposite way. We will start on the top and build them down, and I hope it works. So let's try out, take some panels and go up. Good. Okay, wait. Okay. Okay, now we have another problem. We need 2 screens. I just want to survive. Okay. Okay. And Lynn, oh, we lose 1 pixel, wait. We have 2.5 million pixels, we lose 1, I'm still fine. Three more panels and then the first test. The worst case already. installed and something is broken inside, or you just have to plug in, click, and now it's not click, and we stuck in this. I see the light, green, red, same as we know. Okay, I come down, I check. All four sides have to be green or blue. Oh, my knee. Too old for this thing. Green, green, green. Ready for the first test. As I saw, the problem is here is the management of the screen that we not always have to go turn on. We have a timer for that, and the timer have no electric. You want to kidding me? You want to kidding me? Now everything is installed. The electric guy don't plug the electric. This is a joke now. Holy moly. Okay, maybe I can unblock. I make an error here. They have an error now. Bye-bye. Okay, we have electric. Okay, everything have to be green. Uh-oh, it's broken. Yeah, we have a lot of black. So this time I take the wallet out and I'm a little bit faster. Up is much easier. Hoppa. Maybe I hold some cable and I was too stupid to plug them right.
Okay.
So all four sides, okay, now I have to come home now. So the first 1 meter is done. Everything works. Tomorrow we fix 2 more layers and then we are ready. And I'm done for tonight. So we installed all the screen and we was happy. And in the morning I came and watched the screen and I saw one mistake. The screen was 45 degrees in the wrong side. So I invest 1 more day and I take out again 1 more row to make the screen lighter that we can turn 45 degrees and change the cable. After we turned, we had to install again, but now we know how it works, piece by piece. Finally, we install all again and the screen is now ready to plug and test. Everything works, and 1 more issue again. I replaced 1 panel. About there was a problem with the dots and I replaced 100 degrees in the wrong side, and now all screen is fine, but I need to take out again to turn this panel 180 degrees, and it is impossible to make it in the high, but I will try. But I'm done with LED screen. It was the first experience, the first screen, and I will never install again a LED cube. Last night we fixed our issue and finally we are done. Today was the final test. Everything is fine, as you can see behind. It works well and we are happy we are done with this job. But we have to cover also the cables. To cover the cables, we had to make this triangle to place below the screen that you can see all the wires, and this was today also successful. So everything is installed and now we are ready to move on for the Muay Thai ring. So I hope you enjoyed this video. From my experience, I can recommend to buy a screen without knowledge as us. For me it was also the first time, the last time. If I make a screen again, then it's on a wall and not that high and on a Muay Thai ring. If you are wondering how we started to test the screen, check out the part 1. If you want to see how we start the project of the new Punch It Gym, the first video you can see here, and I hope to see you in the next one.